Hello everyone, welcome back to Beneath the Kotatsu. My name is On, and next to me is my co-host James here.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody.
So we are gonna do the 2022 winter anime review. We've pretty much watched at least one episode of pretty much like every single episode, plus or minus, let's say 5. And for this season, okay, so usually when I'm watching a season, and I usually rate the animes based on like everything within the season, nothing outside the season.
That's a good amount, yeah.
And I hate this. Do you know what anime like? So when I rate an anime, I usually have a baseline anime. Like there's one anime in the season I would choose as the baseline. Like this is a good anime. Anything above this,
Right.
It's gonna be really good. Anything below it is garbage. What do you think my baseline for this season is?
Right? Are you counting the two heavy hitters that have the last season of Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer? Because
Like let's just say
I feel like I would have to put those aside. Probably. Ooh, buddy, that's really hard because like I really liked a couple of them, but there's a lot of not so great.
But like
stuff.
keep in mind that my baseline is something that's not super good or not super bad. It's the baseline. It's like what I consider would be just a normal anime.
Is Slow Loop your baseline?
Nope, it is not my baseline.
Sonobisuki Dalwakoi Wasuru?
Nope. So it's scary that my baseline for this season.
What is your baseline?
It's gonna be Shumatsu no Harem. That is my baseline.
Oh,
Because
is that? Do you consider
it's not
that?
bad. It's
Really
not
good
bad.
at what it does. It's scarily so.
Yeah,
I
it's not a
watched
bad
2
anime.
episodes. Let me tell you about Shumatsu no Hero. Yeah, of course it's Eki, right? But it delivers so good.
It has a
There's-
story.
Yes, there's one part that I just absolutely burst my appendix on, which is where they were having a little conference. You know, the tall purple-haired lady with whoever was on the monitor. And
Yeah.
she was like, "How's it going? How many has he inseminated? Yada yada." It's like, no,
Yeah.
he's not in the mood. He's not in the mood. And that's such a real life trope in TV shows where the guy's always trying to get some from his girl, and it's like, no, I'm not in the mood. But this time they flipped the script and made the boy or the guy, I guess, I don't know how old he is. I didn't pay attention to that. It's like, no, he's not in the mood. I was like, oh my god, this is so. I rolled
It's
my
good.
eyes, but like it was
It's good.
stupid
Yeah.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good, is what it does. And of course, you
um,
have your opais.
Yeah. Okay. So I remember we were talking about this season a couple of days ago, and I told you that this season is really crazy because okay, so just watching the first episode for a lot of these, right? I gave one of the animes horrible, like just the worst score ever.
Oh, I want to
And I
know what
gave
your
one-
worst score ever is.
Like not like the worst score, but like really bad score for the season, right?
Like a 2 or
I gave
something like that?
It was like a 3 out of 10 or a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
It was like pretty bad. And then I gave something at like a 9 to a 9.5 out of 10. What anime do you think I gave the high score and the lowest score to?
I want to say Slow Loop is the high score because that's what it would have been for me. And the low score probably, I'm going to have to say Doll's Frontline.
Wait, you gave Slow Loop a 9 out of 10?
I only watched one episode of it, and I really liked the first episode. It got me in the feels, is what it did. I would have given it a 9 out of 10, but maybe for you, because, you like fishing and slice of lives, I'd give it like a 8 out of 10 probably, just on the first episode alone.
That's surprising. You're the type like
I know, I don't
think
like...
I think you're slowly.
I went for the slice of life because I knew you're going to be like, oh, you didn't watch a slice of life? What's wrong with you?
No. But I know you. You're never the guy that likes slice of life, right? You're like the guy who likes
You've converted me
action-packed.
to the dark side,
Yeah.
Palpatine.
Okay.
Is it Saburo no Armor Ray made the low score one? Because that's what it was for me.
Let me check which one was that one.
That was the Super
I don't think
Sentai one, the one where everybody has guns. Even the dude with the sword has like a gun inside of his sword.
No, I don't think I even watched that. Was that the one with like a super low score already? Like
30%? Yeah, that's about what I'd give it.
I
On
didn't
any
watch
chart.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. Yeah,
It's
No.
more for kids, is what it feels like.
Like in terms of like me giving an anime score, I'm gonna give something like that is aimed towards me. Okay,
Right.
so you want me to start with the high score or the low score?
Low score. I'm super
So
interested to know.
So this anime I gave let's just say 3 out of 10. It is Kenja no Doshi wo Nanaru Keija. It's the one where the old guy turns into like the little
Oh, it's
girl.
where Gandalf turns into Lolly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that first episode is really not that
That
great,
is
right?
the most garbage first episode I have ever seen.
I watched 3 episodes and it's very slow to get the ball rolling. Like, okay, come on.
So let me tell you why the first episode is so bad.
Right.
They don't even tell you what the anime is about until like
No.
maybe the second episode. Like
Yeah.
they just pander, like they're just random talking, like just random.
It's an
stuff
introduction
happening.
to the world, and then at the very
Not
end, you
even.
see the lolly, and then that's it. It's like, what's going on?
And then at the end, they give you like a 5-minute. It's like they've ran out of budget or something. Like they ran out of.
Yeah.
It was like a 5-minute pander shot or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, why is it? And like she's like physically talking in these shots, but you don't hear any talking. You hear like elevator music.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, what is this garbage? and then they hit you with the Overlord 3D in the first episode. And I'm like,
Overlord
why?
3D. It's so bad that it had that big of an impact on you. I love it.
Could you not? It is pretty much Overlord 3D.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
no shaders, no nothing. It's just flat plastic
Models.
3D.
Yeah. Made
And
last
I
minute.
could forgive Overlord for that because they did it kind of like in the middle of the season, like
Right.
2 seasons in, whatever. Because we were kind of hooked already to the show. This one throws you in the first episode, so you don't do that in the first episode. That was horrible, awful.
Right.
Don't recommend it.
Yeah,
And
I don't
then
either. It's
I gave it 2 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Still didn't like it. I dropped.
I think I'm gonna go a little bit further, maybe 6. I'll go and I'll see if I make it past that. Just because
I don't even want to
I
attempt
need
to
my
go any
IV
further.
drip of trash.
It's utter garbage. It's
My
not
trash
even worth
cholesterol is too low. My doctor prescribed trash anime.
Okay, so best one I gave the super high score to
Yes.
is Akebi-chan no Sailor Fuku.
Oh, that's the one I didn't watch.
It's amazing.
How?
It felt like they got Studio Ghibli or something to animate this thing.
Oh man.
It's on another level. It's crazy good. It's really I don't know how else to describe the animation. It's a slice of life. It's not for everybody, but for me, I really recommend. This is a really good anime. It's fantastic, and I mean, I don't know what I don't know. It's gonna be really hard for me.
You
to
have
like
to watch
talk.
it to be able to understand it, right?
Yeah, it's really hard for me to like try to recommend this anime to someone who's never seen it because it's weird. And in the same plot line,
Yes.
I know you didn't watch Q, but I watched Q. I'm not gonna recommend it. It's not like, but it's really funny because it's about voice actors.
Yeah.
So it's like a super meta anime. It's like
Based
about
on an
voice
idol training mobile game produced by
Yeah.
Vibrant
It's
and
based on a
Cody
game.
Canyon. So it's
Yeah,
an anime.
yeah. And then also, would you not agree
Yeah.
that? Do you feel like that how would you say the timeline
The what?
of isekai is feeling like it's over?
There's always gonna be a good influx of isekai from now on, I think. Maybe in the future.
No.
Do you think it'll become like how mecha is now? That there's barely any around?
That's what I'm feeling
Because
like.
it feels like Sentai style characters are starting to poke its head back in, like Saburo no Armor Reimi, strong Sentai vibes. Dude, even Futsal Boys, you have your like lineup of 5 characters with different colored hairs.
You know what I think is coming in right now?
What?
Shoujo anime. Big.
Yeah, like
This
are you
season
talking about
is
Sasaki Tamiyano specifically?
That one. We also have Baro no Soretsu. We also have what's the one where the guy turns into a girl? We have that one.
The Fantasy Bishoujo.
Tribe 9, Raven Club, Futatsu Boys. There's hundreds of them this season. Tokyo 24 Ku, Orient. That's like 50% of the list.
Well, yeah, women like anime too. Like at this point, they're gonna appeal to both strong because they know the demographics are on both sides. Like anime is very mainstream now, I'd say. Like when you have Megan the Stallion even repping anime, like you're pretty much up there.
I mean, it's not like they don't need like triple S class actors, singers, or anything to rep anime. Anime's always been popular.
No, I know, but when you have it in the mainstream, people talking about like everybody's watching.
I think it's always been mainstream.
Not when we grew up. After like 10 years ago, maybe.
But I feel like after 2016, I think it's been made.
I think Attack on Titan really is the one that brought it.
Nah, I would say I think Naruto started it. It wasn't mainstream.
Well,
during
initially
Naruto.
Dragon Ball, right? Dragon Ball was the big one because you see a lot of like Dragon Ball Z merchandise in American stores now, even online, like Zumia's and stuff like that.
I don't think so. I don't think
Z
Dragon Ball has.
skateboards. It has a huge effect on at least male audiences.
But yeah, that's the
where
thing.
I grew
It
up
doesn't.
from, especially.
It has a very niche audience, so I don't think that's the big dragging factor.
The appeal for Naruto is the appeal for
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, for Dragon Ball. Like dudes my age will know it.
Yeah, just
a lot.
Yeah, I think maybe the one anime that's I could say is that brings in the new generation. It'd probably be like Attack on Titan and
Demon
My
Slayer.
Hero Academia. Just the stuff that takes
that
over from
too.
like
My
Bleach.
Hero is huge. Huge.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No.
huge.
You know what I think it is? You know what I think with anime? Even though it got so much hate,
What?
I think it's Sword Art Online.
Yeah, of course.
I think that's what brought anime into the mainstream is Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online is the one that really lifted isekai up like hardcore. So yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But more than anything, those Naruto's, My Heroes, etc. are the ones that really brought the pain, so to speak.
I think those older animes are what keeps like just like us guys, like just the older generations like hooked onto anime. Like but it's
Oh, I like the newness, dude. I like that flashy new. I have an appreciation for the old stuff, of course, but I need the new.
Right. But I think it's like the Sword Art Online, the My Hero Academia, the Attack on Titan. That's what brings like the newer generations into anime.
Oh, for sure.
I think those are the ones that drag like anime to the mainstream media.
Yeah, and
like,
you're always gonna, even if you're an old schooler, you're gonna like them. I think
I'm not saying you're not like gonna like them. I'm just saying like those are the things, like those were the animes that brought anime to the mainstream. Like when Naruto or Bleach or One Piece was airing, you don't really see that much on TV. Like they weren't really talking much about it or on TV. Or I think it's also Twitch and YouTube streams and VTubers.
Yeah.
I think all that combined is what causes anime to like explode so much.
And also, like I wouldn't call us old timers. Old timers are the dudes that had to read subtitles by script, like physical paper. Like remember Noriyaru was talking about how he had to. I think he was watching the Evangelion movie. Yeah, and he had the script and go minute by minute with it. That was pretty crazy. Like, tape traders too. That's another, like the originators of Funimation and ADV films. Those are the true old, because they're still around. They're not gone. We'll be there one day, I'm sure.
I feel like I think you're an old timer if you had to watch anime through a TV block. Like you couldn't watch it online. You had to watch it through TV blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I would call us old timers. We'd have to wake up at a certain time to watch pre-programmed anime. Now you can just log into Crunchyroll, watch anime anytime you want, right? All right, so I guess let's go down the list real quick, and we'll I guess we'll talk about the animes we liked and we didn't like.
Yeah.
So, of course, we have Shingeki no Kyojin, the final.
Dude, did you see it? It got number one on the.
I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't want to spoil anything.
No, just the opening. It got number one on the Billboard for Hard Rock.
Opening, miss. It was a miss for me.
Really, it's pretty good. Not as good as the one from the past season for me.
Yeah, not as ones. You know, they should have done this opening and replaced it with the one previous, because the previous one I think would be a really good one for the ending of the show.
Yeah, that'd been tight.
Like, how are you gonna replace like screamo metal with like
it's hard rock? It's not screamo.
I mean, I think it's screamo.
Because it's like a rumbling, right? The whole song is about the rumbling, but the hype part is like, if I lose it all, yada yada yada. The end of the TV side. Oh, it's so hype. I love it. But anyways, on to the next. Of course, Demon Slayer has really...
Yeah, that's continuing from previous years.
Oh, it's probably good. I'm current. Oh my god, dude. It's strong.
Next is Sonobisco Doll. Very good anime.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
100%
among the best of the season for me, to be honest with you. Just watching them cut clothes, making clothes, the dude, panicking about timelines. Oh, it has to be done by here, and then it turns out it's a miscommunication. Oh, I love that so much.
I think it's like Runway de Warata, but better.
Yes. Especially that episode 2.
Yeah.
Measurements. Too strong. Ari Fureta, Shokugyu de Saikyo, second season.
Didn't watch it.
Yeah, I watched season 1. I'm watching it this time. It's okay.
Is it good?
It's a skip.
Shimatsu no Harem. We already talked about it. It's a good. It's a good baseline.
I can live without
it.
I can live without it. To be honest with you.
So you're gonna watch that trashy
Yes.
Overlord 3D animation, but you're gonna skip.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Shimatsu no Harem.
I had to force myself to watch episode 1 to be honest, but once I did, I enjoyed it.
It's good. I kind of want to know where the story goes.
It's a porno
you're right.
plot.
I could skip it.
The story's straight out of a porno.
I mean, it's basically porno
It
plot.
is,
Like,
yeah. Which is hilarious to me.
It's so funny. I think they've made it like coming into it. I was like, okay, hurry up and just give me the thing I know I'm going to drop. And I was like, oh wait, this is the end. I actually finished
like
it.
they
It was not
deliver
bad.
some good liners on it.
It's great. What I don't get is like why all the women still dress in skimpy outfits when there's like no men left.
Women can be with women.
I mean, I thought it was just funny. It's like there's
You don't
like
really
a girl
have a choice at that point.
that wears like a see-through coat. I was like, why do you even wear the coat? It's see-through.
Style, fashion. Even though all the buildings are dilapidated and there's probably no industry for it.
All the industry went to fashion.
Yeah, because you see like there's some ladies dressed up as like Jesus times people. Like Mary Magdalene in the background. Like, man, there's a wild variety of dressing in this society.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's what happens when like all the men die off, right?
Yeah. But I don't think it'll be that grim. They're acting like
it's a portal plot. Why are we trying to dissect the
they're
portal
acting
plot?
like they'd be useless without dudes, which is can't be further from the truth. Like there's not even like I guess there's war stuff going on. Maybe that's why it looks all impoverished. But geez.
I mean the part where it's like we lost so much information. I'm like, do you guys not store all that stuff on the computer or something?
Come
like,
on. It's not like fucking Mary Curie was like disappeared from history or something like that.
I think it's probably just a portal plot. I think they're just throwing stuff in there. You saw the first Vanitas no Carta. Are you watching this one?
Nah, I have no desire to watch it right now.
I see. Tensai Oji no Akaji. I'm keeping up with it. What about you?
I watched a couple episodes, but I'm already watching Genzi's the realist hero anime. Like
I'm watching both. Watching both. Why not
I
both?
feel like I only have space for one of those types of shows. I'll come back to it on your recommendation if it's
they're
worth it.
both different. They're different. They're different. Like
it's like watching like one of those old school Not Another Teen movies or scary movie, like the parody.
So
of it.
you're deciding between these two animes.
Yeah,
but you're still gonna watch the one with the crappy Overlord 3D.
Yeah, of course. It's on different days.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna hold you to that until we do a finale. I was like, so did you finish that one crappy anime with 3D?
I mean, I finished
Overlord
the first
3D?
season. I'm committed at this point. I have to.
I'm watching Tensai Oji. I like it. I think I'm current with it. Maybe like I'm not sure if I usually watch all my animes in like one sitting. So
No, I do mine like daily. I had to have one that I watch at least. Which is
I
how they
don't know if I can do
release.
that.
They always have one a day, so it's like a vitamin.
Well, it depends on like what anime you choose.
Yeah.
You know? Like you might be like, oh, I'm gonna choose these animes, and you don't know they're all airing on the same day or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Saibiki Bisco.
Oh,
it's like really good.
Tremendous.
Surprisingly really good.
Fantastic. I'm surprised you didn't watch Dororo because it gave me strong vibes with the mushroom dude, but for a different reason. But yeah, this one's really good.
I think the reason why I didn't watch Dororo is because it was like during the time where you watch anime in the blocks.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think I ever got that in my blocks. So I was like, if you didn't get it in your blocks,
Netflix released it at the end of the season in one go. That's probably why you skipped it.
Maybe that's what. Well, like, but it did air first in like TV airing.
Yeah, in Japan.
I never watched it. Yeah, no, not like I think it was like Adult Swim. They aired it on Adult Swim or something like that. I don't remember.
I don't recall. Well, I don't have cable, so
I do, but
I don't even have a TV in my room. I don't even watch cable anymore.
No, I don't watch. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like when it first aired.
Yeah.
Or when it was first on TV, you could only watch it on cable.
I think that's why Netflix has gone to the weekly releases for animes like Blue Period, Miss Komi-san, stuff like that, because they realize people are gonna watch it, as it airs.
People come back for it.
Yeah. People come back for it.
Yeah. And then we have Shikaku Kumo no Saikyo Kenja.
Yeah.
It's a hit or it's
Dude, I kept on confusing that one with Laurel no Daichinite just on the cover alone because I saw like green elf looking lady on both of
yeah.
them. I was like, wait, didn't I watch that? I was like, which episode am I on? And I kept like getting myself mixed up. I was like, oh wait, they released an episode of this? I was like, oh wait, it's another anime.
It's a different anime.
Yeah. I mean, I'm watching it. It's interesting. OP main character going
It's
after
basically
demons.
the same.
Yeah.
It's basically the same anime we
Same
watched,
formula.
like, what, a year ago, where
Yeah.
the guy comes from like an OP village or something.
I like Coke and I like Pepsi, and maybe I'll have a Royal Crown Cola, and that's what this is.
Dr. Thunder.
Thunder Mountain, or I don't even remember those bootleg sodas. Dr. K.
Dr. Cage.
Dr. K. There you go.
Okay, Jujutsu Yusha,
Yeah, of
second
course.
season, fantastic.
Yeah,
Gotta
absolutely.
keep watching it. If you watch the first season, same thing. That they're actually slowing a little bit down on the second
Yeah, they
season,
just
but
did a big arc, so you had to,
Yeah.
world.
I guess they're
build and
getting
get
more
onto the
political
next.
with it, right?
You have to.
Yeah.
I can see there being
Um,
3 seasons.
Of this anime?
Yeah, because they still got to go into the demon world or whatever that's called. That territory with the big bads.
Oh, the demon territory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Next anime, Kuroshi Ai.
1 episode, not for me.
What? This is
Yeah.
not for you? I thought
Nah.
this was great. It's a great anime.
It's okay.
Well-
It's just,
What
Eh.
don't you like about this anime?
it just didn't give me the vibe. Like, I didn't latch onto it
didn't-
after 1 episode, and my desire to watch it over the other ones like Wayne. Maybe when I drop some of the other ones, I'll come back to it.
I'll keep watching and I'll let you know if it gets worse or bad. Maybe.
Okay. But by 4
It was worth
episodes, like,
watching.
is there like a major arc happening? Is
I think
it
I only saw
finishing
2
an arc?
episodes.
Okay.
I've only saw yeah. But if you don't know what the anime is about, it's basically about a cop and an assassin.
Aren't they both assassins?
No. The girl's a cop.
Oh.
Yeah, did you not watch the first episode?
I watched it, yeah, but it was been like 3 weeks since I watched it, so.
She's a cop, and then the assassin falls in love with her, and he's like doing a lot of like, they're not murdering, but he's like
Yeah.
capturing a lot of her suspects.
I
And then
got
he's
this
like
for
filming it. Yeah, just like a love thing, and she's like, I'm not interested. She's playing like the cold shoulder. I'm not interested
Yeah.
type thing. It's really funny. It definitely. I can see that if you don't want to watch it, if you don't mesh with it, then you're not gonna watch it. But I like it. It's good. Next anime, Sasaki no Miyano. What was this one about?
Remember that one anime that you had me watch? You're like, I dare you to keep watching it that I didn't care about at first, that Love Stage anime.
Oh, right. The one with like
the big
the
tall
brothers or something.
No,
Or-
not that. They're like just
Where-
two
where
dudes
the-
having
where the
fun.
guy looks like a
chilling.
girl?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what this is, and it does it so fucking good. I'm not gonna continue to watch it because it's my type of show, but it's really well done.
It's basically a really good shoujo.
They bring the heat, dude. Well,
I mean,
yeah, they got the soup, the uke, and the seme is what they got.
They brought in the
They brought Charles
what-
Barkley and Michael Jordan.
what was that? What was that
This is
anime?
not the
what
good
was that?
comparison.
What was that ice skating anime? I forgot what it's called.
Yuri on Ice?
Yuri on Ice. It's basically like the Yuri on Ice.
No, no
life.
sports. So
I
far,
mean, no sports, but like the
they're competing for
romance.
each other's hearts.
next one is Karakai Josu no Takagi-san. Fantastic. I love it.
Haven't even seen season 1. So
What I think they're doing is I think they're setting up for a
grow up.
Naruto Shippuden arc. Where
Or do they
Um,
grow up in this?
no, they're still kids, but
Oh,
I've seen lots of memes where they like you've seen a lot of and like on the animes where they show like a lot of the manga pages where they're a lot older, and then
Yeah.
the kid they have a kid and they do like a lot of like teasing or whatever, and
Yeah,
I
the
like they post it
Boruto.
all the time. Yeah, so I think they're gonna get that Shippuden arc or the Boruto arc where they grow up, and then I think this is setting that up. So
yeah, it could be.
yeah. All right. Next anime is Akebe-chan no Sailor Fuku. You haven't seen it.
No.
I recommend at least watching one episode. If you don't like
Okay.
it, you can drop it.
It's worth-
But I
would be
do,
worth-
I do recommend at least one episode. Princess Connect Redive. Didn't
Yeah.
finish the first one. Didn't even watch this one.
I mean, I trust side
Um,
games, but I don't need to watch another phone anime. Which is I'm
I mean,
not
there's so
saying
many,
they're all
right?
garbage. It's just play the phone game. It's at that
Is it
point.
even available
Just
in
skip
the
the
United States?
advertisement. What's that?
Is it even available in the United States?
I know it's
Yeah.
advertised on Crunchyroll, so I assume it would be.
No, I mean Princess Connect. I know is
Yeah,
on
Android.
worldwide, but I don't know if Q is. So
I don't play too
I
many
don't
phone games these days, to be honest with you.
I don't think it is. I played Princess Connect. It's another grindy game.
I see. They all are
Yeah.
really.
Next one is Lidl no Daichi Night.
I like it a lot. It's
Actually,
the best of the
out of
trash
the
ones, I
three,
think.
yeah, out of the three filler isekai, I think I like this one the best out of the
Yeah.
three.
The whole
Yeah.
aspect of her being the mom to three characters is just hilarious
Dude,
to me.
she has a dwarf as a kid. That was pretty. I laughed so hard at that. I was like,
And
wait,
yeah,
she has a
he was all
dwarf.
embarrassed, like in front of his employees, like, get back to work.
Oh, that's great. If I was gonna watch one of the three filler isekai, it'd probably be this one. 'Cause,
Oh yeah, for sure,
yeah.
definitely, without question. Because
Yeah,
the other
without
one,
question.
like, it's your standard, your big giant dragon gets turned into lolly, and Arifureta, big giant dragon gets turned into big booed woman. That type of thing, it's a throwaway show, but this one is like really good because
I mean, this one's also a throwaway, but it's at
I
least
wouldn't say
decent. It's
a throw-
watchable.
It's very watchable because you know what this is. This is my canon for what happened to the girl in Sword Art Online, your mother's Rosario.
Oh, the one that had like cancer or AIDS or something.
Yeah, or the HIV. I don't remember what she had, but she was sick with the illness.
The illness.
The illness.
I mean, I remember they said what the illness was. I think it was HIV, but I can't
believe
recall.
so. It was something like
Yeah.
that.
Next anime Orient. I don't remember if I watched this or not. I think
It was
I
the
did.
one with the bicycle gangs that go after demons. So basically,
probably
the
not.
setup is that these dudes live in like camps where they're indoctrinated from a young age. Not even like it's hard to say like when it started because I don't remember the frame of reference. But the whole town is like, oh, you're training to be a miner, and I think once they turn 15 or something like that, they get sent to the mine, and it turns out they're just slaves working for demons to be eaten to mine rocks for the demons so that they get stronger.
So basically, like that one other anime from a couple of seasons ago, the one where the guy works in a mine.
I don't
that one?
remember.
It's the one where it's like it went all over the place. Like he went to the future.
Oh,
and then
that
he
second.
went back
No,
in.
that's different because that's like they don't eat
A
people.
filler?
Yeah, the demons are like the ones in charge here. And they're being helped out by, I guess, human people.
I mean,
But,
I don't think I've seen it. Is it worth watching?
you could skip it. It has very good monster design. And it's just kind of like your typical, I guess. I wouldn't call it typical because it's very out there. It's very.
I mean, you're not selling it
shonen.
very hard to me.
Very
if it's
shonen.
any good.
Yeah, I don't think you would like it, to be honest with you. It's a very shonen.
Okay. Next one, Kaijin no Daishi. Don't watch it. I don't recommend it. If you want,
Which one was that one?
It's the crappy isekai.
The Gandalf
crappy
turns
isekai.
into the girl. Is that
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
The big
yeah.
skip.
Yeah, that's a big skip. Fantasy Bishoujo Juniki
Must watch.
Oji Santo.
Must watch.
Is this a must watch for
Must
you?
watch for me. To be honest with you, I saw 2 episodes today. It was the first time I saw it because I kept on skipping over it. I was like, why isn't it popping up in my feed? And like, oh my goodness, I went to my Crunchyroll account, I saw it, and I watched it back to back. Oh, it's hilarious to me.
It's funny, but
It's
I
a
don't
story
think it's in my
about a
wheelhouse.
30-year-old that gets sent to another world that's in love with another 30-year-old that got sent to another world.
He's not in love. It's because he
They're
was
cursed.
transformed
They're
into a
cursed.
girl that's super cute.
Well, the one guy likes the other guy because he only wants to hang out with his bro, I guess. Whether he's a
No,
girl or a
he-
guy, I think he's gonna like him.
No. He wants to hang out with, like, he only hangs out with like his bro because like he gets like what was
What?
it? Like he's so handsome. He always gets like
Girls all over him.
Yeah, he like
And he
girls
gets
always fight
annoyed
over
by
him,
it.
and now he has like a fear of girls or something.
Yeah, he just becomes distrustful of them.
Yeah,
And like the only person he can trust is, I guess, his childhood friend, which is the one that gets turned into the girl.
the girl. Yeah,
Which is pretty funny because he's trying to fight it the whole time. I was like, this is stupid, but it gets me going. Gets the people moving.
Next one is Bara no Soretsu. This is basically
Game of
Osama
Thrones, the
ranking.
Lannisters. No way.
This is Osama ranking. If it wasn't done in a Dr. Seuss
No
book
way.
manner.
No way. How many
What do you
episodes
mean,
did
no
you
way?
watch?
Watch like one episode.
No, this is the Lannisters from Game of Thrones. That's all it is.
It's just a lot of backstabbing and stuff like that. But
And like
I mean, the main part of the show is that the main character
is a girl.
is it's a girl trying
Everybody
to pretend
thinks
to be a
she's a
guy.
guy, and they're all in sexy situations.
Yeah, it's basically just another
no way
shoujo.
that's the sour.
What do you mean?
Not that's Osamareki is completely different, bro.
No, but I'm just talking about like plot lines about like trying to inherit the
Kingdoms and
king,
stuff like that.
the kingdom.
It's your cookie
Yeah.
cutter thing.
Yeah.
One of Osamareki a lot better.
Yeah,
Like,
Osama
by
ranking is like,
leagues.
but keep this is basically aimed towards female audience.
Yeah, I suppose, but
Yeah. I mean, what else are they aiming for? I think it's definitely aimed for female audience.
oh, it is. I wouldn't
Yeah.
disagree with that. It's not for me.
Yeah, not for me either. Tokyo 24.
Pretty decent.
Is it is this Tokyo 24 like cool, or are they trying to reference like some
Cool.
type of metal?
I'd probably a medal. I
Or
don't
gold,
know.
or-
It doesn't
what
make
is
sense.
gold?
I don't think there's anything, maybe something Japanese that we don't know because we don't really speak it that well. I mean, they're in the 24th ward of a man-made island in Tokyo Bay, so it's probably what it's referring to. But it's like
Yeah.
they're these super athletic dudes that are turning into superheroes somehow. For whatever reason, their dead friend gives them a cell phone call and they become super strong. It unlocks their ability or something like that.
I swear to God, I got this mixed up with Tribe 9 because they are like
Tribe 9
almost-
is awesome, dude. It's completely different. But I know how you, because I did the same thing. I mixed
They're
up the
very
cover art.
similar, dude.
Just the cover, like in practice, like Tribe 9 is completely different because it's about
I know
baseball.
they're completely different, but yeah. I guess let's just talk about Tribe 9 since they're like almost close together.
Yeah.
Tribe 9, it's all right. I dropped it.
You
I
dropped
dropped
it?
Yeah.
I could feel like it's in the same vein as that other show, Orient, just because of the Revengers brought in all the, what are the Japanese words for the rapscallions, the delinquents. They brought back the delinquent anime with the Force, and this is another delinquent anime. Orient definitely has the delinquent feeling vibes, with their bosuzokus, their gangster bikes that the Japanese used to like.
Yeah.
But
You have that
Tribe
one guy
9
with like the hair that's like a foot long.
Yeah. The rockabilly, I think it's called. I really like that, but not in practice. It's too silly and requires a lot of upkeep. But Tribe 9, dude, the baseball is like, it's just so good. Like the way they play baseball in the middle of the city against other gangs, but like it's
So
extreme baseball. It's like if the XFL had like chains and whips, I guess.
it's basically like if like a video company was like, hey, we need you to make a sports game, but we
Yes.
need you to go wild with it.
The
And
art
this
style
what
is
they
kind of
came
like
up with.
the what is it, the Danganronpa types a little bit.
Yeah.
The characters look like that, at least for the main characters, but they have a good cast of characters and they're all different and unique. And the bad guys have their own feel to them too. And just, even though it's baseball, I think they do a good job of making it extreme and exciting.
I mean, sports anime can be good. Like we've seen that with baby steps, where sports animes don't need to be crazy to be good, but always splashing into crazy stuff.
Well,
like,
this is a sci-fi too, so science fiction.
Yeah. What's funny is that you combine you say that they're kind of like within the same realm, like Orient and Tribe 9, because the people agree with you by their like percentages.
Yeah. No, I mean just by the feel of it, like delinquents doing stuff.
No,
In a way,
I'm
the
just
dudes
saying,
in
because
Orient are delinquents,
has, like,
but they're fighting against like demon lords.
No. I'm saying like because Orient has like a 56% like rate, and the Tribe 9 has a 57% like rate, so
it's
they're
still
like
further
super
down the
close
list.
together.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a 50. It's a 50.
It's not a must watch, but between both of them, Tribe 9 for sure.
Okay, Slow Loop. Surprisingly, you like it.
Yeah, dude, that first episode, just
Great.
a very strong first impression. I totally expect to watch more. I thought it was going to be a drag for me to watch. It's just I only put it off till later because, this is a huge list of shows.
Right.
And man,
It's a filler. We know it's a filler.
She's
but
just
I like
coping with the death of her pops and,
Yeah.
beginning life with a stepdad and a stepsister type of thing. And very heartwarming story. They're getting along and discovering ways of growing, I suppose.
So when are we gonna start doing a review for K-On?
Never. Maybe if you want.
I mean, you're starting to like these type of animes. So I think I slowly, gradually.
Does K-On have that
K-On.
backdrop of, parents dying or something like that?
They have a turtle. That's just as good.
Oh my goodness.
They have turtles. Yeah. So you can kind of argue. You can argue.
The turtle. I mean, I suppose. Depends on the background story that they give for the turtle.
To the turtle. Actually, I don't remember.
Did they give him a pizza in the show? Is that what happened?
I don't remember what the background of the turtle was. I don't remember how they got it.
Oh, we'd have to watch it.
Girls Frontline. I don't even know if I watched this one or not.
Nah, that one's like it's kind of reminds me of Queensblade, kinda, but
okay.
All the characters are like robots, so they copy and paste the same character over and over again.
Oh, like their body and just add like different things to their suits or whatever.
No, they just copy and paste them. There's no difference in design. Like like you know how you have your different models, the Terminators. That's what this is.
So this is like Overlord copy paste.
No, but a lot better done. CG.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, they are the main characters, right?
Yeah, it's just not my type of show whatsoever.
Takyuzu Kyoban Joshi no Kyoshu.
The one about the cops sounds pretty alright.
I don't know if I watched this one or not. Is it worth watching?
It's okay. It's not bad. It's forgettable for me. I think I'm gonna try to force myself to watch at least the full 5 that are out. I'm only about 3 episodes in.
What is it about?
The rookie cop becomes she just starts out with the cops and learning ways how to be better as a police officer. There's like a detective that comes and she's like really fucking good at her job. Let's just say that. And on the first episode, they catch this one dude. He gets hit by a bicycle, right? And she helps the guy up and she says she just cuffs him. I think that's what happened. But they take him back to the station because they felt his bag up while they picked him up, and they realized this is the guy that's been breaking into all the places based on the crowbar or whatever I feel in his bag. And like she's so good at her job, she got the guy to like tell the rookie girl how to be a police officer, how he does his casing, stuff like that. And it would give her a way to what to look out for, like people, walking around neighborhoods being sketchy, stuff like that. And they also do like going to elementary school, talking to kids type of thing.
So just regular cop stuff.
Yeah, but it says it's a drama, so
flair.
I don't remember it because it's been like a couple of weeks since I last watched episode 3. And it says comedy drama on it, so I'm assuming there's going to be some.
Wait, you put 3 episodes into this?
Yeah.
Must be good, right? If you put 3 episodes into it.
All right. There's just so much good, so much better stuff right now that's easy to forget to watch.
All right, next one is Kaijin Kaihatsu.
Don't like it.
What is it? Did I even watch this?
It's a weird one where I believe it was like a villain organization trying to make characters that are, going against these superhero types, Sentai types, because they all have like Power Rangers types outfits. But it was very forgettable for me. I'd give this like a 3 out of 10. I don't even remember the plot clearly. It was just,
dude, that's like, it must be like, I would say if it's not watchable, it's like 5 out of 10. Anything below that is like garbage tier.
I would, like, for me, like the first 2 episodes were garbage, to be honest with you, because all I really remember is this Sentai looking dude getting a nosebleed from seeing one of the bad guys like clothes fall off or something like that. It was a gag. But it's like, oh,
it's really that bad. I gotta watch it though. If you think it's
just
that
watch
bad,
it. Like it wasn't. I'm probably over exaggerating, but I really did
like
not care.
Like a 3 out of 10. That's like horrible.
5 out of 10 is watchable for me.
Yeah, 5 out of 10 is baseline. 5 out of 10 is like,
that's okay.
Watch it or not is your choice.
Yeah, but this one is just not for me. Not one bit.
Like, is it a filler? Like harem filler? Or is that the reason?
Super, yeah. Not a harem. I don't know about that, but if I can't even remember the plot, it didn't matter to me.
Huh. All right. Well, I'll give one. Like, if it's so bad, like I want to know why it's so bad. That's the reason.
I'm sure
I
it's
just kind of want to
okay.
watch
I
it.
just really didn't care about it. Like, oh brother, I thought I was gonna be like that for Shumatsu Harem, but no, this is the one that made me just like, ugh.
In terms of percentages, it has a 60%. So I mean, that's higher than Tribe 9 right? And Orient. So
yeah, but not by much.
Yeah, but not by much.
Raymond's Club. Did you watch that one episode that came out?
No, I didn't.
Really
didn't
good.
Watch it at all.
Badminton show, which is
it's basically tennis.
Basically,
it's Asian tennis.
Basically tennis. But you know, it's really good. Dude is like traumatized by his doubles badminton partner getting fucked up, and then
So is it basically generic sports anime?
I mean, there's just one episode out. He gets a new doubles partner. Like, against his will, he's like, if you beat me at badminton, we'll quit approaching you for doubles, and you'll just stay as singles. But it's a good first episode. I think you should watch it.
I'll give it a try. I mean, I'm not watching that many animes this season, so yeah,
it's a good sports one. More. It's like, remember what we liked about Baby Steps? Obviously, this guy's already good at tennis, but I wouldn't call it Baby Steps. I'd call it Kuroko no Basket with Baby Steps mixed together. That one had like quotation marks powers, where they're really fucking good, and they do it they'll hit the badminton shuttlecock, and it'll look like some sort of Dragon Ball Z stuff is going on.
Oh, okay. Like they always do, like
like
with fire, like it lights on fire, and it flies.
That type of thing.
Yeah. Futatsu Boys.
Futsal Boys? No, thank you. I'll watch Ryman's Club this season.
Futsal Boys.
It's like a weird soccer thing going on. It's between Ryman's Club and Tribe 9 in terms of which direction it wants to go.
Like all these animes are within like the 50 to 60 range. Or like, which crappy animes do I want to watch from this?
It's just pick your poison type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, do you want Starburst or do you want Skittles?
All right. I haven't watched it, so I'll take your advice and do like at least one episode of Ryman Club to see if it's any good.
Yeah, I like it.
Q, I already talked about Q. It's not worth. I mean, if you like that type of anime, if you like to
girls
watch
bands anime.
Yeah, like a girls band.
I've not
voice acting.
Once ever watched many of those shows.
You know what? I watched the first episode. I'm gonna watch the second episode just because I want to know where they go with the story.
Okay.
Because they basically poached. Not poached.
Poached.
Maybe like.
What they steal?
Like try to. Like a bunch of these girls from different companies, but I don't think they're working in different companies yet. It looked like they were, but I don't think they were. They have like 10 or something girls, and they're all trying to be professional voice actors.
Yeah.
And the first episode, like they're like, okay, we're gonna try to read Hamlet, and then they basically show like these pair duos, like they're reading Hamlet back and forth, and then when they're reading Hamlet, they go into like the girl's imagination or whatever to show the scene or whatever.
Right.
And it's really funny because each girl reads it differently. And like the first set of girls, they read it just like regular Hamlet,
yes.
And they're dressed in the costume when they go in their imagination. And then the second one was like, it went really like shoujo manga Hamlet. I was like, that's pretty funny. Yeah.
That sounds worth watching at least 2 episodes. There's 5 out right now.
Yeah. I'd like, give it at least one episode.
Okay,
give it one episode, see if you like it or not.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah, I was watching, I was like, I remember there's this one girl reading it like super hype moe voice, and then the other girl was like, I don't think that's how Hamlet's supposed to be. But when they were reading it, the director was like, yeah, read it however you want. Like, don't read it as generic Hamlet. Read it as how you portray.
I bet he liked the one weird portrayal the best.
You just got to see it. It's like they do it like art wise, really good job on the art. Very good on the art. Genso. I don't even know if I watched this. Genso Sankokushi?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I'm not much into Three Kingdoms stuff, which is what I read on the synopsis.
Three Kingdoms? Is it like a spin-off? Or
probably some sort of spin-off off of it, which is why I didn't
give it the
time of day. I have no idea. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Nor
mean,
have I
it's
seen
it's
Sayuki Reloaded Zero in. I know like they had Sayuki Reloaded in the past, I believe.
mhm.
Is this like a remake or something?
What anime was it this season that was all 3D and that was like really crappy? I don't remember. I
Saburo
think
no
we might have
Armor?
already passed it. Which one?
Believe Saburo no Armor was the one that was full 3D.
Yeah, I think that one was like. I remember I watched like 10 minutes and I was like, nah, drop.
Yeah, that's which is why it has a 30%. I'm sure it was made for children.
It was really bad. I was like,
Yeah. They're trying to sell a toy, I'm sure.
Shenmue, the animation has not come out yet. Have you played the original Shenmue?
Never, ever, ever.
I've
Nor
never
have I
played it
felt,
either.
wanting to play it. Because it's not my sort of game. I know there's a huge following for like the dual Dreamcast game and stuff like that, but it's just not for
Yeah,
me.
yeah. It's like it's because it came out before, like on the console before our generation. That's
Well, it was
probably the
on
reason why we never
Dreamcast,
played
and
it.
I had one, and I just never got around to buying it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna at least give it a watch because I want to know what all the hype is around Shenmue. I want to know what the story is.
Yeah, at least if anything, the story should be deep. I remember there
Yeah,
being a lot of stuff going on with Shenmue. Like it was a decently chunky game. Like there's a lot for you to do.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And then the rest is just kind of kid anime stuff. Nothing really
No,
out there.
nothing for me.
Yeah, no shorts either. Don't really see any shorts that are released. There's
The one that I did mean to watch is the Tashikawari Kodame Daio Dangerous Life Hacker no Tadareta Seikatsu, which is a hell of a long title.
I mean, in terms of like all these other titles, it's a par title. It's
It's par for the course.
Yeah, par for the course.
Par for the course.
If it doesn't make you like bite your tongue, then it's not a good enough title.
Okay. And just, out of all of these, if you had to pick two anime, not, don't put in Shingeki or Demon Slayer because
new anime.
Yeah, new anime. What would be your two anime for the must watch?
So are we also counting like second seasons?
No.
Okay, no second seasons. Then my for sure pick would be Tensai Oji.
Okay.
That's the one that you said was kind of similar to Genjitsu Shugi. And then my second, man, there's not that many.
Tensai
because
Oji,
a lot of my
need
favorite ones are like second seasons.
Yeah, I feel you.
And I haven't gotten seen enough episodes of Akebi-chan no Sailor Fuku to 100% recommend it to people as like a must watch.
Yes,
because I don't have enough episodes to know if I should recommend it. So I'm gonna go with Sono Bisco Doll and Tensai Oji as my
for
two
me,
picks.
of course, Sono Bisco Doll and Sabikui Bisco.
So you chose for sure. So you're choosing Bisco Bisco.
Bisco Bisque. I got a bisque and I got a bisco cookie.
I got a biscuit and a soup. Biscotti and you got a biscuit.
I got my biscotti and I got my soup. I'm all set for lunch and dinner and breakfast.
Okay, what about trash anime? If you could choose one trash anime to recommend this season, what would it be?
Liarol no Daichi Nite.
Which one's that one?
The one where the lady has 3 kids she adopted.
Wait, what?
The dwarf, the priest, and the mage academy principal lady.
Okay.
She's the witch with the ring.
The filler isekai one.
Yeah, when you said trash, I assumed you meant filler isekai.
Yeah. Well, I guess for me, I want to stay away from isekai this season, so I'll go with Shumatsu no Harem. Give it one episode.
I already gave it 3.
Yeah, no, I'm telling people who are turned away just by the title. Okay. Shumatsu no Harem. Give it one episode. See if you like it or not. Yeah, but also remember at least one episode of Akebi-chan no Sailor Fuku. At least one episode.
There's so much to watch. I completely glossed over that one on accident, to be honest with you.
Animation will blow you away how good the animation. Like I was taking a good look at it and I was like, why is the animation so good? Like why does this feel like it's animated like
Cloverworks?
Like Cloverworks, we know it's done. They do really good animation, but
that's what it says is the company for it, so
yeah. Like I guess they're known for like what was it? For like big well, you know what?
They're also doing Sonobisco doll Wasuru Koi. Wakoi wo suru. I mean.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, that's what it says. Like, oh, no wonder I fucking liked it so much. They
Yeah,
almost
because
always
when
knock
I
it
was-
out of the park with their shows, don't they?
Yeah, when I was watching, I was like, man, why does the like these two remind me of each other? Like because the girls have like that same like Sono Bisco doll, like
Yeah.
and the facial expressions on the female, they're very unique. Like
Oh,
very
so good, right?
yeah, like you
The
can't
lady
miss
with
it.
the rust, I love her design so much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least watch Akebi-chan no Seto Fuku. If you like Bisco doll, give one episode of that a try.
Cloverworks also doing Tokyo 24 Ku.
And no one cares about that.
That's okay.
Hey, they're doing Spy
65%
X
can't be
Family
wrong.
coming up soon, so I can't wait for that. But
Yeah, that's why I
they
didn't
also-
watch the Kuroshiai one, the love about the cop and the killer, because like if I'm already watching a show with that type of characters like spies, assassins, murders, etc., I might as well watch the funny one coming up.
I mean, just because they're similar doesn't mean you don't have to watch both. Like that's
Yeah, I
that's the
mean,
reason I'm watching both of those.
I
Like,
guess it's like having bacon and ham in the fridge, I suppose. They're both
Yeah,
good.
like-
You can have both at
they're both good.
the same
I
time,
mean-
even.
Like going down the Cloverworks list, it makes sense that they also did Horimiya. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But on the same note, they also did Water Egg Priority.
Amazing looking anime, but I didn't care for the story layout.
Story, yeah. It's definitely story based, right? Like,
Yeah, I've come to greatly appreciate story rich animes. I used to just like Flash and your occasional big moment and power up like the Gokus of the world.
yeah.
That was me. But now that I've been poisoned by the slice of life, monster, I can't get
Well,
enough
keep
of it.
in mind that like a lot of animes now are transitioning over to slice of life. Like Isekai, we're getting a
It's
lot.
always
of,
a stand. Like they're always gonna have slice of life. That's never going away.
yeah. No, but I think what's transitioning you into slice of life is like a lot of isekai animes.
Oh yeah, too much isekai for sure, man. I'm just
No.
tired of that.
I think it's the isekai that is transforming you into the slice of life because
How? They have like slice of life stuff in the isekai, like just watching them live in this other world.
like Bookworm, that is slice of life.
Yeah, it is.
Genjitsu Shugi, that's slice of life.
Yes, definitely.
I know there's action in it, but it's mostly slice of life.
Yes.
There's been a bunch of other isekais that are basically slice of life, like Kuma 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 Bear, that's slice of life. I know
I
you
did
didn't
not
watch it all
finish
the way
it.
through. I watched
No.
it, but that's basically slice of life.
I watched it
there's-
enough.
Yeah, but there's several. Like that's the thing. It's like if you're watching isekai, I think what it feels like is you're slowly being dragged into that
You're
slice
being
of life.
manipulated without thinking about it.
Yeah,
Gradually growing up as a Pokemon. Eventually we all become Torterras.
But like I remember that's what my mom always told me is like, like whatever your favorite color is, it's always gonna be black because eventually everyone's favorite color always is black.
Yeah, it's hard to go
Yeah.
wrong with that clothing wise.
Yeah, I mean it blends with pretty much everything, right?
Yeah,
Black, white,
sage
stuff like
words.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. In terms of this season, let's say in terms of this season, not including Shingeki no
okay.
Kyojin or Kimetsu no Yaiba, what is your overall rating for this season?
Man, that's so hard to say because the ones that are bad bring it down.
Like I feel like Shingeki no Kyojin is pretty much carrying the season.
And
By-
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, the two big ones are
Hardcore.
carrying the season. Yeah.
I'd view this season positively. I'll say 7 out of 10 for now.
7 out of 10. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I'm with you at 7 out of 10.
Because
I
like
was
the
thinking-
Sonobisky doll one is so good, and even Shumatsu Harem, which I thought was going to be not great, which is very good at what it is supposed to be. So I
Mhm.
appreciate it.
But that's the thing. Like, remember, like 4 seasons ago, we're like, oh my god, there's like 7 good animes this season. Like,
Yeah.
how? Like the season we got Odd Taxi and the
Oh, that was legendary. They're making a movie about Odd Taxi. I don't know if it's just
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to be the series distilled into a movie. Probably.
yeah, like that season we got Odd Taxi. We got the what was the isekai? Not the isekai, the one about the rock or whatever.
Yeah.
and
To Your
then I
Eternity, Fumetsu no
Yeah,
Anata.
To Your Eternity. And then we also got the one about the not the guitar. What was it? What was that Japanese?
You know what? I know. I
I
can't recall the name of it. It was like these Snow White notes or something like that with the burnout
I just remember it's like
syndromes.
the opening was made by Blizzard Syndrome, and
Yeah.
I
You
can't
want to know
recall
what I was about to say? I was about to call it Shumetsu no Haratai.
it.
Just because of the Shabby said.
Shavi said that's it.
Yeah,
Shavi
she
said.
was like, why does my brain wanting to say Shumetsu no Haratai? This is the fucking Shabby said, and it aired in the same season.
That was a legendary season. Like compared to that to this season, like
This
if you
was
don't
legendary,
take it,
but
this is legendary
because
of Shingeki no Kyojin and because of Demon Slayer.
yeah,
Yeah, without them, like the only really big standout was maybe like
Mashiro no Oto, those Snow White notes. I was right.
Yeah.
I thought that was the name of the song.
Like if you don't count the big killers, like there's really nothing crazy standing out in this season, you know? Like we have Biscudo, and then that's
a huge standout, and so
it's a
is
standout.
Sono
It's a
Biscudo.
standout, but it's not like
Biscuit
one
and
where it's
Biscuit.
like
For me,
it's
they
not
are.
one like it's not one you're gonna remember within 2 years time.
Well, ask me when we're in 2 years.
Like I'm slowly forgetting that one anime we were talking about, the teasing anime with the tan girl.
Teasing Master. Nope, that's the one that you like. I know what you're talking about.
See, if you can't
Nagatoro.
remember the title, it's not
Nagatoro.
memorable.
Dude, I couldn't even remember the name of the title. I just remember the character. It's like, that one gremlin girl that drinks soda and begs her brother for video games.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
That's how I remember stuff.
Hime something.
Himoto Umaru-san, there we go.
Yeah,
he just had to
Umaru-chan,
get the brain cells jogging. That's all.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like Sono Biscuit is just gonna be one of those animes where it's gonna fall into obscurity like every other anime.
I still remember Runway de Warete.
What?
I still remember Runway de Warete.
Well, yeah, because I always bring it up. I always bring up Runway de Warete.
That was the Jellyfish Princess one, which is also kind of like that.
Yeah,
I think it was about a cross-dresser.
I think like for some reason our memories like remember really weird animes, not good animes, not bad animes, just really weird ones that stand out to us. Like
because they do the thing right.
It's not they do the things right; it's they do the things different that not every other anime does, and that's what we remember. Yeah, like for me, if you ask me like name 5 animes from the last season, I couldn't give you 3.
Dude, we can barely pronounce the names half the time, so. We can remember when we look at it and like put into Google, tall guy, big sword, red hammer. It was like, oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that isekai.
Like I always bring up Kuma Bear because it has like a memorable title.
Like we're horrible. We should just like put the English names for all of these instead.
Did you ever watch Bear?
Bear? Yeah.
Bear.
Barely watchable. No, I'm just kidding. It was pretty good.
God. Yeah. Okay. So overall, this season, if you don't count Shingeki or Demon Slayer, 7 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not good. It's has some decent watching.
With the volume of anime, it's gonna have to be a 7 out of 10. Not everything's a masterpiece, so a 7 out of 10 is a very good score if you think about it.
Yeah. Because to me, there's several animes that I'm watching, like Genjutsu, Shugi.
I always started out watching like everything, and then I dwindled down to like 7.
You know what? If I just count new animes for this season and not second season, it's like a 4 out of 10.
No.
Like a 4 out of 10, dude.
For me
personally.
Shine 9 is great. Ryman's Club, amazing. The Cop one's okay. 24. There's enough for me to say that's a pretty good season.
I'm gonna say this is a subpar season. This is a weak season.
Pretty good
in terms of.
I like it.
Like it's like there's good animes, but I think overall this is a weak season for anime. There's the good stuff are good, then the bad stuff are extremely bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say about the season or anything about the animes coming up?
No, not really. Nothing comes to mind at this point. I think we've laid it all out there. Our guts are in the open. The crows are eating it.
Yeah. I got nothing else to say about this season either. So I think that's gonna be about it for us. So we'll catch you guys later. Bye.